Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. In today's class, from mathematics subject, quadrilaterals topic we are going to discuss. So in today's video children, we are going to learn about some special quadrilaterals. Special quadrilaterals. So quadrilateral means the geometrical figure formed by 4 points. The geometrical figure formed by 4 points. 4 points. In that, no 3 points are collinear. In that, no 3 points are collinear, which we have learnt already. So, in quadrilaterals, some special types are there. Today we are going to discuss about them. So, first one, it's about a parallelogram. The name of the quadrilateral is parallelogram. So, parallelogram, it is a quadrilateral. It is a type of quadrilateral with both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. So, suppose this is the quadrilateral, because the quadrilateral in which both sides of opposite sides, both pairs of opposite sides are parallel, it's called as a parallelogram. Before satisfying this condition, we have to call it as a quadrilateral. So let's say ABCD is a quadrilateral. So here AB and BC are adjacent sides. Here AB and BC are adjacent sides. So why they are adjacent sides? Because they are having common endpoint B. They are having common endpoint B. So that's why they are adjacent sides. So then what about AB and CD? What about AB and CD? AB and CD, they don't have any common endpoint. So they are not adjacent. So they are said to be opposite sides. The sides which are not adjacent are said to be opposite sides. So here AB and CD are opposite sides. If they are parallel, AB and CD means if AB is parallel to CD. So this is a one pair. It's only one pair. One pair of opposite sides are parallel. In the same way, if you take BC and AD, if you take BC and AD, so in this BC and AD also, no common endpoint is there. So they are not adjacent. So they are opposite. If this BC is parallel to AB, BC is parallel to AD and AB is parallel to CD. If this first pair, this second pair, if both pairs of opposite sides are parallel, so then this ABCD quadrilateral means quad ABCD. This ABCD quadrilateral will be considered as a parallelogram. So a quadrilateral ABCD which is satisfying this condition. Which condition? Both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. This condition is said to be a parallelogram. So it is a kind of quadrilateral having this property. Opposite sides are parallel. Two pairs. So regarding complete properties of parallelogram, we will be learning in the coming slides children. It's just an introduction. What is a parallelogram? So next, rectangle. So what is rectangle? A rectangle is a parallelogram. In quadrilaterals, parallelogram is a special kind. Rectangle is a kind of parallelogram. Means indirectly it is a kind of quadrilateral. It is a kind of parallelogram. A parallelogram in which all four angles are right angles is a rectangle. Is a rectangle. So this is the quadrilateral. First we have to assume this as a quadrilateral. We have to assume this as a quadrilateral. ABCD is a quadrilateral. So when it will be a parallelogram? If AB is parallel to CD, if AB is parallel to CD and BC is parallel to AD, both sides of opposites, both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. So it is said to be a parallelogram. Suppose if it is a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. Along with that, in which all four angles are right angles. So this is angle, this is second angle, this is third angle, this is fourth angle. If all these four angles are right angles, means angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. If all the angles are 90 degrees, if each angle is equal to 90 degrees, so then already they are parallel, already opposite sides are parallel. If this angle is 90, if this angle is 90, if this angle is 90, this angle is 90, opposite sides also becomes equal. Not only parallel, because of this 90 degrees, opposite sides also become equal. So this kind of parallelogram, we call it as a rectangle. We call it as a rectangle. We call it as a rectangle. So rectangle means it's a kind of parallelogram or it's a kind of quadrilateral. So if we tell parallelogram, no need to mention opposite sides are parallel. But if we tell rectangle is a type of quadrilateral, then we have to mention opposite sides are parallel. So that's why we are naming it as a parallelogram. So opposite sides are parallel. So rectangle is a parallelogram in which all four angles are right angles. Or rectangle is a kind of quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel and all angles are right angles. Like that also we can tell. If all angles are right angles and opposite sides are parallel, so then indirectly opposite sides also will become equal. Opposite sides also will become equal. Because what is the meaning of parallel? What is the meaning of parallel, children? So why, when these two lines are said to be parallel, when these two lines are said to be parallel, the distance between any 2 points or the distance at any place between the parallel lines is equal. So this here also distance equal, here also distance equal, here also distance equal, here also distance equal. Indirectly, this side will be the distance between the parallel lines. That this whatever ABCD is there, whatever ABCD is there, AB is the distance between the parallel lines, CD also distance between the parallel lines. So distance between the parallel lines is always said to be equal. So sides also equal. Sides also will become equal. So this is second type of quadrilateral, children, rectangle. So next, rhombus. Next we have rhombus. We have rhombus. Rhombus also a parallelogram. Means parallelogram means opposite sides are parallel. Both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Rhombus is a parallelogram whose all four sides are equal. Whose all four sides are equal. Opposite sides are parallel. That is one condition. Along with that condition, if all sides are equal, then it will be called as a rhombus. Then it will be called as a rhombus. So a parallelogram in which all four sides are equal is called as a rhombus. So AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA. Next one. So next one, square. Square. Next another quadrilateral, square. So square is also a parallelogram in which all four sides are equal, like rhombus. In addition to that, in addition to rhombus, one more additional property is there. What does that means? And all four angles are right angles. And all four angles are right angles is called as a square. So in the rhombus, it's a parallelogram, all four sides are equal. Here the angles, there is no compulsion that each angle is equal to 90 degrees. Regarding the angle, we have not mentioned anything in rhombus. We have told just it is a parallelogram, all four sides are equal. But in square, all four sides are equal. Along with that, all four angles also right angles. All four angles also right angles. All four angles also right angles. So then it will be called as a square. Means square can also be called as a rhombus. Square can also be called as a rhombus in which all angles are equal to 90 degrees. All angles are equal to 90 degrees. If we say the definition, a parallelogram, then we have to tell in which all four sides are equal, all four angles are right angles. But when we say a square is a rhombus, so then simply we can tell a square is a rhombus in which all four angles are right angles. We won't tell about this. Four sides are equal. Why means in the name rhombus itself we have told in rhombus already four sides are equal. That will be called as a rhombus. So square is also a rhombus in which four angles are right angles. Or a square is a parallelogram in which four sides are equal, four angles are right angles. Four angles are right angles. So four sides A, B, C, D. So AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to DA. Four sides are equal. Angle A equal to angle B equal to angle C equal to angle D equal to each one equal to 90 degrees. So that is called as a square. Next one. So next another type of quadrilateral. We have trapezium. Trapezium means a quadrilateral with exactly one pair of parallel sides. It is called as a trapezium. So it is not a parallelogram, children, because parallelogram means both sides, pair of opposite sides should be parallel. But in trapezium, only one pair of parallel sides are there. So it is just a quadrilateral. It is just a quadrilateral. So it's just a quadrilateral with one pair of parallel sides. That is trapezium. So one more thing, we have isosceles trapezium. Here in trapezium, one pair is parallel, not equal, children. Only one pair is parallel, no pair is equal. But here in isosceles trapezium, one pair is parallel, along with that, two non-parallel sides are equal. Two non-parallel sides are equal, then it is called as a isosceles trapezium. So at that time, each pair of base angles are equal. Means trapezium means only one pair. This AB is parallel to CD. That's all. If AB is parallel to CD, only one pair parallel, they are not equal. This AD, BC, are called non-parallel. They are called non-parallel sides. So they are not equal. Then it is called as a trapezium. Suppose if AB is parallel to CD, one pair is parallel, second pair is non-parallel but equal. Second pair is non-parallel, but if they are equal, then it is called as a isosceles trapezium. In isosceles trapezium, the base angles, angle A equals to angle B. The base angles will be equal. Each pair of base angles will be equal. Next about kite. We have a structure called kite. Means which will be in the shape of kite. So it is a quadrilateral in which two pairs of adjacent sides are equal. So this pair, up to now in all the diagrams in all the figures we are talking about opposite sides. But in kite, if the two pairs of adjacent sides are equal, this AD, CD, they are equal. Why they are adjacent? Because they have common endpoint D. AB and BC also adjacent because they have common endpoint B. If this pair of adjacent sides are equal, if this pair is equal, so then if two pairs are equal, so then it will be called as a kite. One minute. So here opposite sides are not equal. Only adjacent sides are equal. Next one. So in the kite only, if the kite is like this, if the kite is like this, so if this is A, this is B, this is C, this AB, BC, one pair of adjacent sides, they are equal, and this AD, BC, this is a second pair of adjacent sides with common endpoint D. If they are also equal, like kite, if two pairs of adjacent sides are equal, along with that, if one angle formed at B is a reflex angle, means greater than 180 degrees, less than 360 degrees. So if one angle is a reflex angle, so then that kite will be called as arrowhead. Because it's looked like an arrowhead. So that's why, because arrow will be looking like this. So that's why it is called as a arrowhead. So arrowhead is an example of kite with one reflex angle. So according to this chart, children, all the special quadrilaterals are related according to this chart. So in quadrilateral, we have mainly three types: parallelogram, kite, trapezium. Again, in parallelogram, we will be having rectangle and we will be having rhombus. And in a rectangle, if all sides are equal, then it is called as a square. Because in the rectangle already all angles are 90 degrees, but only two pairs of opposite sides are parallel. In that, if all sides will become equal, then it is called as a square. So in kite with one reflex angle will be called as arrowhead. Trapezium with non-parallel sides equal, it is called as isosceles trapezium. So what is quadrilateral, children? The geometrical figure having 4 sides. What is parallelogram? If both pairs of opposite sides are parallel, then it is called as a parallelogram. What is a rectangle? A parallelogram means both sides of opposite sides are parallel with each angle 90 degrees. So what is square? Each angle 90 degrees, both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel, means it is having all the properties of a rectangle. Along with that, 4 sides are equal. So then it is called as a square. What is the rhombus, children? Parallelogram where all sides are equal. Where all sides are equal. What is kite, children? Adjacent sides are equal. 2 pairs of adjacent sides are equal. What is the arrowhead? 2 pairs of adjacent angles are equal with 1 reflex angle. So what is trapezium? Only 1 pair of opposite sides are parallel, another pair not equal. What is isosceles trapezium? 1 pair parallel, non-parallel sides are, opposite sides are equal. So in this way, we have all types of quadrilaterals, children. So starting from parallelogram, we have rectangle, we have rhombus, next square, next trapezium, in that isosceles trapezium, next kite, in that arrowhead. So this is a chart relating all the quadrilaterals. So you have to just remember the names, children. Complete properties of all the structures we are going to learn in the coming videos. So just in this video, just we have told the basic definitions of all special types of quadrilaterals. 1. Parallelogram. 2. Rectangle. 3. Rhombus. 4. Square. So 5. Trapezium. 6. Isosceles trapezium. 7. Kite. 8. Arrowhead. So about 8 types of special quadrilaterals, their basic definitions we have learnt today. Okay, children? So, and this is a chart. Showing how special parallelograms are related. Okay, children? So, remaining we can learn in next video. So, thank you for watching our video, children. So, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates. So, you can also visit our website, children, aimstoday.in, for previous classes, quizzes, worksheet activities, English classes, coding classes. Thank you, children. Have a good day.